Talking to a buddy of mine, and he's not a PUA, or he doesn't know anything about dating. He thinks he does, and it's fucking hilarious. It was almost like an insult to my intelligence. Basically, he's talking about his drama with his girlfriend. He's got a girlfriend that gives him drama, which, first of all, if you get coaching with me, that won't happen. A man is like a business, and a business wants assets, not liabilities. A woman should be an asset to your success and to what you do, not a liability. She shouldn't bring you any drama. If a woman's bringing you drama, it's like having a car that doesn't work right. If you have a car and the alternator keeps going out, or brake lights go out, it has problems, you trade up for a better car. You don't just keep driving the car. But the guy, he's in love with the girl. He's sprung on her. He's simping, and he doesn't have any game, so he doesn't have any other options. He doesn't know how to go out and actually approach women and start building leads, and he has no options. So he only has access to that one piece of pussy, and she chose him. He doesn't know how to approach. He doesn't, like I said, he's never got coaching with me. He doesn't even really know what I do. We're just kind of acquaintances or whatever. He doesn't know about the game or anything like that. He doesn't know that there are guys like me who teach guys like him how to get endless options with women, how to approach them, how to get phone numbers, how to set up dates, and how to basically get laid by as many different women as you want. And then when you have a lot of options, you can choose the best option, the girl who's not giving you drama, not just the girls who choose you. There's another guy who was messaging me the other day. I'm gonna show some screenshots of some of his messages because they're pretty funny. And he just thinks he's one of those black pill idiots that thinks that it's only looks, and if you don't have looks, you can't get a girlfriend, and you're just supposed to stand in a nightclub and just wait for women to approach you, and it doesn't work that way. Unless you are like a 10 out of 10 famous celebrity. Justin Bieber walks into a club, girls will see him and they'll approach him. That's not you. That's about 1 to 5% of the entire male population, and there's about 3.8 billion males on the planet. I don't know the math, but 1% of that, it's not you. Okay, like most guys, you'll have to learn how to see the girl that you want and approach her, and then you have to have some type of verbal material to deliver. Hey, I saw you from over there. I thought you were cute, and I wanted to get to know you. And from there, you need to learn a certain sequence of events in order to convert that new girl and that interaction into a phone number. And then you need to know how to convert that phone number into a date via text messaging, phone game, text game, anything like that, which I'll teach in my book. Anyway, going back to the story, the guy is like, yeah, it's just the same old bullshit with my girlfriend. She's always fucking giving me drama, and she's scandalous, and I think she's just trying to use me for money. And I'm listening to this guy, and I'm like, just to me, it's so simple. Duh, trade up for a better girl. If you're in a relationship with a girl that you don't really get along with, you need to just drop her like a bad habit, learn game, so that you can go out and trade up and get a better girlfriend who's going to be possibly more physically attractive than the one that you have, nicer to you, kinder to you, and again, basically be an asset to you rather than a liability. This girl doesn't cook for him. She doesn't clean for him. She's not the woman behind him on his mission of whatever he's doing. It's basically like she's just a piece of pussy that he's lucky to get because he doesn't have any other options. And basically he's paying in a way because he's taking her out to these dinners, and she wants to go out to dinner. She wants to go to go do this, and he's basically following the woman, doing whatever she wants to do, and then she's giving him sex like in return for his time, his attention, and his validation or whatever. And it's just sad because that's not the way that a relationship should be, especially for a real man. Here's the funny part. This is what kind of triggered me, and I felt that it was a insult to my intelligence, because I wrote the book on how to pick up women. I'm the man. I know how to do this, right? Okay, so and I was basically, I don't know how you do it, man. He's like, it's just, understanding women and how they work. And I was like, it sounds to me like you completely don't know how it works. So I was like, wow, like he has it so twisted in his head. It's so backwards for him. To me, it's just so simple. It's like, bro, if the car is giving you problems, either get the car fixed, and if it doesn't get fixed, then you trade up and you get a better car. If you're in a business and you buy, I don't know, something, whether it's a property or it's a piece of technology or whatever, if it gives you problems, you return it and you get a better item. It's the same with women. And I was trying to explain to him, I was like, look, I was sitting at my computer, all right, we were just hanging out, having some drinks or whatever, and I'm sitting at my computer and I'm typing whatever, and I'm trying to explain to him, I was like, look, a woman should be like, if you're like a business, a woman should be like your assistant. And I was like, I don't do long-term relationships anymore. I just like to use women for pump and dump because I don't have time for a long-term relationship, and I have endless options with women because I'm a guy with game. But I was telling him, if I did have a girl who was in a long-term relationship, she would either be in the kitchen cooking me food as I'm working, or she would be sitting next to me with the attitude of, what can I do for you, baby? What can I do to make your day better? What can I go get us some food? Can I help you with your work? And I would be like, you know what? I need to work on this project. Why don't you get the house cleaned and then go out and get us some food? And then when it's time to break, we'll sit down and we'll have a nice lunch together. And then we would have sex, and then I would go back to work, and then she would go back to doing her duties as the woman in the relationship, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, doing anything that's going to make my life easier, right? A woman should make a guy's dick hard, not his life. Remember that. So, again, I'm just talking to the dude, and I'm like, bro, like, it sounds like, because every time basically he goes out, and he always has to deal with problems from this woman. And every time I talk to him, hey, how's it going, man? He's like, oh, man, just having these fucking girl problems, you know. She's being a bitch again, you know. I think she was talking to this guy, and it's like, bro, why don't you trade up? There's better women out there. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know, but, you know, I love her, and I want to work out. It's like, bro, like, as a dating coach, you know, I'm not giving him dating coaching because he's not paying me, like, and I'm giving minimal advice because you have to pay for my advice if you want to hear the real secrets. If you want to break down like this in the video, you guys will, you know, you got to pay me for that. I'm not going to just offer it for free. I've got better things to do with my time. And but as a dating coach, it's like one of those things is you have to understand, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can open doors for people, but they have to be the one to walk through it. I can make suggestions and say, bro, like, if the car's giving you problems, just trade up, bro. Get a new car. If the woman's giving you problems, drop her like a bad habit and go get a better woman who's gonna give you more of what you want. But, you know, that guy has to be the one to actually make the decision for himself. That's one of those things as a dating coach. You know, you can't really help someone necessarily with their dating life. You can give them advice, you can motivate them, you can teach them the secrets of how it actually works. You can tell them all the answers and all the things that they need to hear, but they still have to be the one to pull the trigger. They have to be the one to actually decide, yeah, I'm going to follow this guy's advice and I'm going to do it. And they need to be the one to actually take the action step. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out. I hope that will help you guys. Maybe if you're dealing with an issue, maybe you have a woman who's being a bitch all the time and you don't know what to do. Well, the real answer is you need to learn game. You need to get a copy of my book, How to Pick Up Hot Women, and it will actually teach you how to be proactive in your dating life and actually get out there. It's going to give you step-by-step techniques for exactly how to go out and approach women. It's going to give you specific scripts for exactly what to say in order to create attraction and get their phone numbers. And once you get their phone numbers, it's going to teach you exactly what to text them in order to get them onto a date. On the date, it's going to teach you exactly what to do to get the first kiss, the first makeout, and then get the girl back to a place of isolation, whether that's your house, her house, or any place where there's four walls around you where you can start the foreplay and eventually seal the deal and get the sex and convert her into a relationship, a girlfriend, your wife, or you can just ghost her ass and move on to the next girl and keep racking up your score depending on how you want to play the game. So I definitely suggest learning game so that you'll have options and that you'll have an abundance of beautiful women to choose from. And then when you select, like, let's say all of a sudden instead of dealing with just one woman, now you have 20 girls that you're fucking, and you could decide, you know what? I really like girl number 17. Her pussy is tight. She gives the best head. She knows how to cook. She plays the violin. She's a very classy, sophisticated, high-value woman. And I find myself very attracted to her, and that's who I want to spend the most time with. And then the rest could just kind of fall to the wayside, and then you basically just tell this girl, you know, do you want to be my girlfriend? And then you guys end up as an item. And of course, now that you have game, like let's say that you've read my book, you learned how it all works, and you know the art of the approach, if it doesn't work out with her, you can always just drop her and then go out again, because you'll have that skill set to be able to pick up women for the rest of your life. Anyway, my exit's coming up here, but if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. I know it's not the best lighting or whatever. I'm just filming this on my iPhone because this is what I had in the moment. And but if you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you guys on the next one. Good luck and game on, fellas.